into that just to be able to dodge the inevitable tower dives that are going to be coming from Nicky Cool. Always be ready. That's the important thing, right? Anything surprising that you're noticing so far from this game? Is actually hold that for a moment. We're seeing Queasy move down towards this bottom side, trying to get the early kill onto Mirror, and looks like they will be effective in doing so. Yeah, this is what I was kind of expecting them to do a whole lot earlier. LeBron is just getting that much more effective, but that rotation means that Alberca's just left here completely on his own.
I was watching the stream from the start during the draft and everything what you said. I also agree with you.
More aggressive until this like 5 or 6 minute mark. As hold on, Nicky Cool is just waiting behind this tower.
I mean, to be honest, I was like when I came to the stream, I'm like in the future. You know, if I look at the draft, Aurora have Enchantress and Snap, one of the strongest supports early game. Okay, attack on the Ursa on the top lane, or is attack on Starter?
Yeah, Nightfall, he's gone a little bit too deep here. Yeah, very nice reactions coming through here from Runa, who, again, they've just been playing so aggressive, and a good TP coming through as well from Nicky Cool, because we've seen... Oh, hold on, we're seeing a bit of action up here on the top side as Alberca, he's getting a lot of aggression being put onto him. Are they going to be able to secure this kill? Probably with the Ursa, but it's 4 people rotating for... Surely they get the kill. Surely they get the kill. Snapfire. Oh, the raindrops. The raindrops are saving him. Ooh, one right click. Oh, eventually gets him. Oh, man. That would have been like Amar level plays during the TI Grand Finals. And yeah, Toronto Tokyo, he's getting dived as well on this bottom side. Makoto trying to make that rotation to be able to save. And it's a really nice stun as well as he gets the double kill. With the little slugger coming through there. Tokyo's now got the Blink Dagger coming out on the Courier. You've got a Battle Fury on Ursa. You've got a Vessel available on Makoto. So maybe, yeah, you still die on Mira, but it's a pretty valuable reveal, right?
But now
this is better. Up on the top side. Again, just going in onto the Ursa. Using his Enrage early. Again, Hoodwink, one of the faster heroes out there. Actually ends up connecting there. Yeah,
amazing.
That's something that can change the game up, right? Like, yeah, he's already finished up the Battle Fury, and you might not get some additional map control as actually bot side Nesphere. He's the one that's getting focused down. Yeah,
same place.
One of his kisses coming out, and we'll end up claiming him without even needing to use the Echo Slam. So I feel like this is a much more impact.
I mean, not big of a deal in sense they didn't ruin the game, but they could like make big advantage there.
Now he doesn't have a save for himself though, and he's gonna die. Luckily for them, antsy. Like he really wants to try and blink echo something. So in that sense, I think Runa team is doing a good job of dodging out a little bit. Oh, hold on. There we go. He's able to land it eventually. And it's a decent amount of damage, but not enough. Output by this Leshrac, and well, he's got a dominating streak now as well to be able to play off the back of that and easily up top for themselves as well.
Yeah, this is like this is the more important. Like when you waste big spell like this on Naga, you're actually giving away the rush. You know, that's why Aurora, they were stacking together, playing on this side. Oh, okay, yeah, there is a fight.
Yeah, they're going in again. Speaking, oh, nice little dodge there of the Earth Shock, but not going to be able to secure
Runa is
too
trying
much
to
of anything.
defend the rush, but
oh, Sapphire's taking a ton of damage, and there's going to be a lot coming up from Nicky Cool here. But he just gets absolutely blown up by the Makoto and Nightfall combination. Toronto Tokyo there with the Fissure, but was only able to get the one out.
Of course, you can win still, but now there are gonna be like some big timings for Aurora coming in, like Aghanim, some Void Spirit, and this Ursa is just growing, and I don't think they can stop him right now. So they should dodge. They should just dodge. They need to push waves.
And the Aegis, of course, still available. No Enrage, but still has plenty of that burst damage himself. So now they're just trying to chase anyone down that they can. It's going to be Naga. Looks like they'll be able to actually get the kill. Sure. Okay.
Yeah. all these small deaths are like, this is like bad deaths, you know. You want to die on enemy side of the map. If this Naga is, for example, pushing top waves or bottom waves and dying there, this is okay because your team's still gonna manage to farm. But like this way, you are stuck. Your map is getting shrink, and now we're gonna see Lash as well. Like this should be like some support doing, you know. And not Lash.
Yeah, it should be Lash farming in the jungle and Naga next to the tower. Like, bait, basically. Like, yeah.
Always say, this is a good day, my friends.
Yeah, I say that, but they don't always listen. I do like this movement out here, though. The Aegis has just expired, and they're instantly looking to try and make a smoke play. The downside is Leshrac's not quite there yet. So, ooh, okay, able to still get that off. But a bunch of spells being used for not too much, right? Beak Bend, Slam used for sure. This is probably going to be a dead Naga Siren. That's not necessarily the worst. They're just trying to dodge out perhaps the double damage on the Ursa, feeling like that's a little bit too scary at this stage of the game.
Want teams in this sense, like we will do like first 10 minutes, 15 minutes good, and after this, when they're these tier 1 players, they will have like much more experience how to play on the map. Yeah, Nicky Cool gonna die one more time.
Yeah.
Basically, this is Aurora is making like for them normal stuff, you know, casual stuff, like tier 1 stuff. They're like just experience, making good moves. And this is like the biggest advantage.
Maybe not. It looks like Ollie's going to be able to live, even with the break.
Yeah, it doesn't
Getting
look
rid of the
kill
untouchable.
enemy position 5, like it doesn't look, it's Enchantress, but still, you know, go for the blink. And then you just need to have this idea how you want to fight. I feel like Runa doesn't have a like clear idea how they want to fight.
BKB
They just wanted to buff Charge. Fine. But they still want to fight. Mira gonna die. Oh, spells.
He should still die. Gets the attack speed slow off on the gyro, but the afterburner facet is enough to keep him nice and speedy.
This is the Ursa problem. The hero doesn't provide tower damage, so you need to find alternative.
Yeah, for sure. But we've seen a lot of action so far, and I'll make sure to put exclamation F in the chat if you want to follow all of the various FISSURE socials, because there's going to be, as we see a death on Hoodwink, we see lots of replays coming up, lots of highlights coming up, and make sure you're hitting the follow on this stream as well to make sure that you're able to get out of it. I don't
just want to go straight to the rush, especially when Naga have sleep, right? So
yeah. Ollie's got gem. He actually wouldn't be too bad of a kill.
Nice stun.
That's nice early damage coming out there in Slaughter. He's in on Makoto, but he had a shield rune. Yeah, still the bash. Got to be enough to be able to take him out, and they will get the gem off the back of that as well. And I don't know, LeBron, with the amp damage, are they in a position to be able to go for Roshan themselves? Are they going to get there in time, though? I don't think they will.
Against
this
Ursa,
is an Ursa.
Not, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, also get it. They also get...
They're trying to go on the shaker. Pops the Aeon, that's okay.
They still want to fight?
Yeah. Satanic already popped, and BKB. If they don't take the fight now, they just need to completely bail.
Yeah, they need
Looks
to
like that's going to be the case.
If your gyro need to press BKB and stun, he can go full speed out.
Now Naga's going to die. They're going to give the gem back. They're going back in with this Leshrac. He's got a BKB, but that's not going to do too much when you've got an Ursa right on top of you, and, well, they're just closing in on Alberca as well. Stuns on stuns on stuns, and Toronto Tokyo is unstoppable now at this stage of the game. 6-0-9. I was a little anxious playing perfectly inside of this vision that they've still got on the high ground because of the Observer Ward. I'm a little surprised that Naga isn't, like, sending his illusions out a lot more as they actually make the jump onto Nesphere. He's going to pop just the BKB, but it's combined together with the song, and now it just feels like they're going to have a whole lot more, unless Makoto gets burst down, which he almost did. They were trying to continue the chase up here. Toronto Tokyo still has everything, though. 2 Echoes available for himself. Oop, just gets the one. Maybe wanted to pop the Aeon disc first before he pops the second. No BKB, no song, no gyrocopter left, and, well, without that rapier, they just didn't have the damage to be able to get that quick burst that they needed, LeBron.
I mean, they're going for the throne. They at least want to force Gyro to buy back, because they don't have tier 2 on top. They cannot go for the Megas.
Looking to try and get a kill out of Queasy here. Makoto once again just playing really aggressively on the front lines. And why not? You know, like, he's got a good amount of HP to be able to play around. He's got the boys staying behind him. They've got the double siege creep wave as well, pushing in. They might even aggressively fortify. You never know. Just to keep everything alive, keep them hitting in. As he's fountain diving as well. Wanted that kill
send the message, you know? You're not safe in your base, girl. You need to climb some trees, you know? Bears, but bears can also climb the trees, you know?
True.
So you need to find some... not that big tree, you know? But this is
jumping in. Are you going to be able to do too much of anything? I don't think so. You don't have the Echo Slam, but you don't need it. You've just got Nightfall playing so much more aggressively than I've seen him play in this last little while.
He queued the Divine.
He queued the Divine, but it's too little too late. Yeah, 38 minutes in, they're going to call GG.
Nesfer wanted to go 1x9 like in anime, you know, but not gonna happen this in the first game, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, heroes he's up against. TB, like I've mentioned. Pugna, we've got the Demonic Purge for the Decrep, but you don't even need fine enough as a hero, especially against like a dual melee lane where it's able to stand its ground.
Looking for our first blood. He gets an aggressive banishment out, but the slows are starting to stack up.
He's got the healing
Reflection
lotus.
of the blood grenade should be able to help them get in range, and he won't want to activate the healing lotus. He knows that as well to help with the Elder Dragon form and catapult wave.
Yeah, and I think that's actually going to be really important, right? Because, actually, nice kill being there, picked up there by Queasy. Right-click advantage in terms of attack damage, which not too many times you would say that as a Timbersaw.
Oh, absolutely not. Mid lane, we are going to actually have Nesfi rotate over. So the glimpse from Ollie's not really going to assist too much. He tries for the deny before he's killed off, but Nikki Cool is able to snipe up the arcane rune, so...
They've honestly done a really good job on Runa team of going to get the deny. Hey! Of controlling the power runes, right? Nikki Cool got the first two, and they're just looking for any sort of kill at this stage. They want to get on the board. They want to try and kill this Pugna. And they will.
Makoto.
Out of Elder Dragon form.
Yeah, who's actually going to be in trouble here with the toss onto 2? Nikki Cool's going to have another round of the spells, but the resources are kind of low for the puck, but it doesn't seem...
They don't really have too much left in terms of resources to be able to defend this, so I like this movement coming through from Nesfia. He's just been completely shoved out of that bottom lane by Toronto Tokyo, who has shown up, by the way.
Yeah, this is a big movement. He's lacking some trees to be able to jump in, but importantly, Makoto with the blink reveal onto the puck, who Waning Rift's up the high ground. Toronto Tokyo, though, just before the jaunt away, he's able to showcase the strength of the Timbersaw. Nice. He's aware and dire. They're actually going to mirror this. The scan's on the mark. Smoke's gonna pop. They'll force to jump the Pugna, but the Static Storm even lay it down. They would have loved a juicy kill, but they'll be happy with the Pugna nonetheless after the banishment. I mean, Radiant are nearby. Queasy's thinking about running on over, but I mean, the coil is, kind of wasted.
Kind of? I mean, this is the other thing as well, right? Unless Lycan or TB are joining up in this, I don't really see the point. Like, that's very much a cut your losses built up. They're having a little bit of a look here at Toronto Tokyo. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get this, though. Oh, nice timing of the toss, though. Someone is eventually going to show up. It's till the end on his Pugna.
They just blindly jump. Oh, there's the ward that got delivered on the courier. And they're more than likely is the kill, but Radiant are ready to respond, and Nikki Cool's got an amp damage as well. Let's see if they feel comfortable with taking the team fight. They'll lose the Pugna. Toronto Tokyo's in a great position on the high ground, going to intercept some of the extra heroes moving on forward. The Avalanche is good, but it's not good enough. And now with the Tinies in the firing line, as well as Runa team will lose 3. And this leads up to 5,000 now for Aurora.
It is. Well, they're just putting their tanky heroes on the front lines. Mirror might be a little bit too
till
deep.
the end. I don't know.
Might not be him.
Into the river. Okay. Yeah.
HP actually going in a little bit again is Toronto Tokyo. Really trying to force out this this mid tower, but the really thing that Aurora's just waiting for is another 200 gold for Toronto Tokyo. He's almost got his Ags 20 minutes in on top of everything else, so it's very scary.
Oh, they got the Static Storm. It's just some of the Tiny, though. So not the most valuable pick, but they will find a secondary nonetheless inside the river. And they might even bleed more kills as well. Aurora...
But they're just going to prioritize maybe taking the Tormentor, although Ollie's got his eyes on TB.
And they're going to run into the Terrorblade.
Big dead.
Going to get the one for the Sunder. Out of range. Oh, not going to get it though. He's dead anyway afterwards. Doesn't even matter if he finds the Sunder. So a kill into Nesfear. First one of the game. He's honestly been playing pretty solid so far, but this was a game that it was always going to be a difficult hill to climb once they got the lead. And Portal, it's so funny to watch. It's like just waiting up the Dragon Tail until it's back up.
They get a Thunder Strike onto the puck when he's jaunting around. They see TB again.
And they're going to have to damage us with these two. Nightfall will start to fly on in. Pugner could assist with the decrypt, but did walk into the static storm, but it's gonna be okay. Makoto did pop a bit of an unnecessary BKB. Meanwhile, the backline as well. They'll assassinate the disruptor. Code up
Timber's
to
here.
Broom, they're giving themselves an opportunity. Yes, Timber's here, but Nightfall's still gonna go down. And now Toronto Tokyo, have they got the damage? The Scepter's gonna be activated. Tries to get the chain to the low ground. Another round of the silence. They actually want to try and turn for Mirror. Instead, the damage isn't there. So they go for the call to get the Shadow Demon, but they're gonna get neither.
What is the big thing that's going to enable them to go up onto this high ground, which is Roshan. Static Storm, 40 seconds away.
Makoto got to jump at the right timing. Snatch the Aegis, but they still got it importantly onto Nicky Cool. Only without the Static Storm would be so perfect inside this close area. Makoto, though, with the resources falling low, they just don't have everyone here. They wanted to get out. Happy with the fact that they at least were able to get the Aegis out of the hands of the lineup that was playing with the net worth lead. It does still mean, though, and it just ran them forward.
I don't mind it. He was like using them to soak up the multi-shot so the creep wave survived a little longer. There's the dam.
Pugner steps a bit too far forward, tries to be in range of the Netherwort to decrypt, but you could have done it from a bit further away.
Now, he's got a few more camps that he can look to try and play around.
They saw the Timber TP back.
Yeah, this is their
Can
chance.
they now make it go? Yeah, this is definitely an opportunity. The coil needs to clip up the multiple, but they won't have the coil. Because Ollie's quick on the fingers, and without the puck, how do you fight with the Lycan or the Terrorblade? They're just going to get kited. Nesvi tries to run in, but he's going to run back out as soon as he entered.
Nice glimpse. It just gives them constant vision of the Lycan, and they know that that shapeshift is wearing off.
Fall. Charging forward once again, Ollie.
Nice
kinetic
toss.
field. They will be able to get the TP out onto the Lycan, but they're going to catch up to Queasy. Aurora. It's just really haven't been pressured, and
then they just sit back and let them do it on Runa team, unfortunately. They're still playing a little bit scared in what is still a bunch of people's first LAN that they've ever played in. At least one of this scale.
They will try and buy back out of the Tiny.
He's still got his ulti. Sorry, his Aghanims on the Timber, so going for another
try and
smoke.
force the issue.
4v5. Oh no.
Tokyo pops a smoke in a really good position.
That is
Now
just
gets
about
the
to wear off.
initiation with a combination of Makoto, but the Static Storm's actually not going to hold anyone into place. They are doing whatever they can onto Toronto Tokyo, but he's just shrugging off the damage. Meanwhile, over to the right side, Alberca knows his role, but he doesn't have anyone else with killing the supports without any stuns to hold them down.
Oh, they got the silence.
Just running around, and now they're going to get the puck as well. Both heroes without a buyback. And see what objectives they can get off this little skirmish. See who's going to be the first point of contact. You really don't want it to be Makoto. They're going to go for a full wraparound smoke, but the Terrorblade's not really here. He's going to have a difficult time of connecting. Without the TP, where's your damage? They get a great initiation onto the river, but the puck is still gone. The control that Makoto is offering is too much. Now
Tokyo is just
in
doing
the
it all.
middle, but this is just... There's nothing left. It's too much of a lead, and G's are going to be dropped as well. A convincing victory for Aurora, and they're going to start strong here with a 2-0 over at FISSURE Playground 2.
Yes, indeed. It really felt like they just couldn't get into that game at all on Aurora. It was just an incredibly comfortable victory for them. I'm sure it's something that coaches G and KP are going to be very happy.